Hey YouTube, how's it going? We are streaming here on Twitch. We're going to do a draft. As I said, I'm going to be uploading these stream drafts. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe you never see this one. Maybe you do. But if you do, like, share, and subscribe and all that stuff. And come check me out over on twitch.tv/TheManaLeek, like those fine folks over there who are chatting and stream raidering and etc. So pack one, pick one. We've got a Tajuru Paragon. I'm happy to pick that over the MDFC. There's no like super amazing removal. Vanquish the Weak is very good, but I think I'm happy to just take the Chujuru and see where we can go. So yeah, y'all should know that October 31st, I'm going to be doing my 24-hour live stream. I do this every year. This will be the 5th year doing it. We play a whole lot of Magic, but we also do Jackbox games and Choice Chamber and all kinds of audience participation stuff like that. Sometimes I just throw on a game for a little bit that I've been wanting to play on stream, and we raise money through Extra Life for my local children's hospital in memory of my sister. We've raised over $5,000 so far over the last 4 years, hoping to get that over 6,000. Maybe even 7,000 this year. And we give away a lot of stuff. I have absolute guarantee that we are giving away Inked Gaming gift certificates. I'm going to be giving away collector's packs of Zendikar. They will not be invisible like those ones. And hopefully a whole bunch of other stuff. Last year we had a ludicrous amount of stuff to give away. So make sure you check that out. October 31st, starting early in the morning Eastern Standard Time, around 8 a.m. This pack we've got a Blood Chief's Thirst. Yep, that's about it. That's about it. The other thing is, if you're watching this on YouTube on Thursday, which will be the day that it goes up, if it goes up, October 1st, I'm going to be streaming Among Us tomorrow night, or Thursday night if you're watching this on YouTube. So tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to be playing Among Us with Semulin and Emma Handy and Jamie Topples, Alexander Hain, Alakazam King, Mima the Geeky Granny, Leo Loom, Campbell Kingdom, Rocket Mia, and somebody I've forgotten. Me? Did I do the same thing Semulin did? I didn't count myself. I think I did that. But yeah, it should be fun. I've not played an actual full game of Among Us yet, so we'll see how it goes. But we'll be doing that tomorrow night, so make sure you check that out. Especially those of you in chat right now who are definitely going to see this in time to check it out. So here, there's no removal. We've got the MDFC. Not taking this to cut black just because I have a Blood Chiefs. I could take a Visionary just to go with the Paragon. I've not liked white that much outside of like red-white. I might actually take the Visionary. I'm going to try taking the Visionary here and see how it goes. We'll see. Travis is already sus. Travis is always sus. Yeah, it works for party. We can grab it off the Visionary. We got the options, right? So here we do have a green MDFC. It's not an amazing one, but it's fine. You'll play every single one of these. We've got an Ascetic, which is fine, and we would play. Nothing's really pulling me into the other colors yet. Shadowcat's fine. And I mean, Shadowcat's even arguably the green-black card. It's honestly kind of more a black-white card, but whatevs. I think I'll just take the MDFC here. Well, do we cut black by taking the Shadowcat? We kind of do. Like, these aren't signals. Let's take the Shadowcat and see where we end up. I've not really done, like, the black-green counter deck. I'm sure I've done black-green decks, but I've never done one that feels to me like a counter deck. You've enjoyed white yourself, but you're also bad at the game? Fair. I've had success with white. I have 3-0s with white. My last 3-0 was red-white. I 3-0'd with white-black. But just randomly jumping into white, I haven't been a huge fan of. I've become a much bigger fan of Anticognition. That card's just decent. I'm not feeling much here. I think the best card is Tazim Raptor. Blood Priest is fine if we end up in like a black-green party deck. Yeah, these packs haven't been super powerful. But if we end up in a black-green party deck, this works better. A lot of people think of this as being a black-white card, but it counts party. And the ideal cleric decks don't have non-clerics, really. So I think it is a bit more of a party person. So we've got a sneak. If we do want to just stick to this black-green plan, Farsight Adept is fine. This is a relatively late to Zeem Royal Mage. I don't know if we're super missing the sneak or the Mucklord. So maybe we could just take the Royal Mage. 381%? Yeah. I do get 4 wins for every 1 win. You find that coupon by being as amazing at draft as I am. People also pass this a lot, so I'm not really sold on this being a signal, but let's see. Give me like an Into the Royal and I'll say that was a signal. It was not a signal. So if we are going to be black-green party people, we could take a Seagate Colossus and it would work fine. Fisher Wizard's the best card in this pack. Hey, Hype Train level 2 finished. Thanks, folks. R. Gonzalez, thanks for that 6-month resub. I almost missed that. Hogwarts Dropout, thanks for that follow. Yeah, so Fisher Wizard's the best. We've seen nothing else suggesting that red's open, so I think I'm just going to take the Seagate Colossus and it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Is there a Sultai Kicker deck? I don't think there's really 3-color decks that much. I've not been impressed. I've not been impressed just like jumping into 3 colors. I've splashed a card, but a full 3-color deck I'm a little bit iffier on. So Gloomhunter's fine. It gets a counter, which is going to be hopefully one of our like sub themes here for a black-green deck. It's not a party member, unfortunately. The blue's not telling me that it's open. There's just a lot of it, which is a signal in and of itself. These raptors are coming a little bit late, but I've not seen anything else in white that's really jumping me into there. I guess green's been missing a little bit, eh? We got the Paragon, the Visionary, and it's just disappeared, which does mean we'll get it in pack 2 on the way back, right? We could play a Dreadworm. I don't mind playing 1. Yeah, let's take a Dreadworm. So if we're not green, what are we? Is there a chance? I don't think we're going to get into black-red party people. Let's see. Let's see, I guess. Canyon Jerboa, we're not really getting into the aggro plan, but maybe we just have to jump in there. There's nothing else in this pack that I'm excited about. Like, if we're going to take a white card, we're taking Jerboa over the Unity. We're not taking Rubble for it. We're not playing Utility Knife, so let's take the Jerboa, I guess. I guess if we get multiple, like, maybe we just completely shift and now we're aggro. Like, multiple Jerboas? That seems like a thing, right? They must get better in multiples. I'll take an anti-cog here. All right, we don't know what we are, but I think we're going to head into white after double Jerboa. And a squad commander, too. All right, what if we were white something? Party people landfall aggro? It's got to be a deck, right? What do we get back from this pack? The binding could wheel, depending on this pod's feeling on the matters. It shouldn't, but some pods just don't think it's good. If the Geopede comes back, then I don't know what colors we want to be, but maybe we want to be red. But let's take the commander. We're going to lock on into white. Probably push towards blackish, but there is also a green out as well. So let's take the commander and see where we go. Do we know where we don't go? I don't think we go blue. Okay. Soul Shatter A. Soul Shatter A. Soul Shatter A. Huh. So that gives us Soul Shatter, Thirst, Gloomhunter, Priest, Shadowcat. I'm happy to play everything we have in black and be black-white. The trick is I don't want to be Clerics. I want to be kind of lowish curve black-white aggro. which means I want what? I want to load up on like the 3/1s for 2. What do you take before Soul Shatter in pack 2? I mean, if you're extraordinarily not black and you're afraid of splashing, I could see passing it. But somebody here took a common over Soul Shatter, yeah. All right, so yeah, we're going to take Soul Shatter. And I would love if this pick here decided where we're going, and it doesn't. So if we know we want to be black, then I guess we're taking the Skulker. I'm not stoked on the Ox, and I'm sure it'll wheel anyways, and we can get one if we really want one. Hey, Sri, how's it going? We'll play a Unity. Again, it should wheel. We're not jumping into blue for any of these cards. We don't have any red. Unfortunately, this red is actually pretty good. So let's take the Skulker, and I think we're going to head towards black-white aggro Jerboa landfall. Ugh. We get a Zoff, which I'll take over a Mucklord or a Lynx or a Unity or a Sentinel. As I said, we passed literally no red, and so we're getting exceptionally good red stuff coming to us. But yeah, let's take the Zoff. We can take a Felidar, I think. We'd also play the Outrider. But yeah, I think we got very weak signals in pack 1. And unfortunately did not pick up blue and red stuff. And as a result, I think we're getting a lot of blue and red stuff. But let's head into black-white, not necessarily good aggro, and see if we can do it. I think a Shepherd goes in that deck more than a Mucklord or a Celebrant. Yeah, we'll pick up that Shepherd. Yeah, we didn't pass much that was strong, which just kind of resulted in, you know, I guess these people not necessarily knowing what they're in either, or they decided what they're in, and what they are in is not blue-red, apparently. How are we for party? We've got 2 Wizards, 3 Warriors, 2 Rogues, and 2 Clerics, because, of course, Tajuru is everything, and we could splash a Tajuru if it came to it. Barf. Barf. Can we splash Jerboas? Can we be like green-black splash Jerboas? Because then we could take like a Regrowth or a Stomper. I'm going to try it. I'm not missing that Silencer that much. Scythe Cat. I guess we also want the Felidar and the Commander, eh? All right, no. Green plan, you're out. Let's go. We're gonna try to bring this back by playing black-white 2-drops, plus Ox, or just Skulker. I think we're just gonna try to save this with 2-drops, to be honest. Nope, Cortana, don't want you. Nope, don't want you. We'll take a Dauntless Unity. That's about where I want to take it. Sentinel, I doubt we have to play it. Blood Price, we ain't playing that. Chilling Trap, nope. Hey, everything was fine. Everything was fine. We are all good here. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Goodbye Regrowth. Goodbye Visionary. Probably just goodbye Paragon. Everything's good. Everything's good. And we maybe get a Felidar back, or a Feed the Swarm, or a Blood Priest. I'd even play the Vampire, I guess. How's everything? Is everything fine? Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything is awesome. Do. Get in the deck. What a weird deck. What a weird deck. Canyon, Jerboa, black-white aggro party. That's a party I'd vote for, I guess. Yeah, the Feed the Swarm would have been nice. Is that the Lego movie? Yes, it is. Kabira seems fine by me. Kabira seems fine by me. This is a deck where I would play a Kite Sail. I'm not stoked about it, but I'd play it. I'd take another one of those. I'd play that. I'd play that probably, even though we're not exactly the Cleric deck. I would not play that. But I'm certainly going to take the Kavira Takedown. Yeah, if pack 3 just keeps doing this, we are great. So we've got 2 MDFCs, so we're at 19, 20, 22. We need like 3 more playables, and I wouldn't mind upgrading Dreadworm, one of these Skulkers maybe. They're not bad, they're just not powerful or amazing. What if instead we had literally one choice, and that literal one choice was a Felidar? Yup. That's our choice. That's our choice. You ended up in Blue-Red Party the other day when you didn't realize it was a deck. The party's basically in everyone. And that's, I think, one of the reasons. Yeah, I say that like Felidar is bad. Felidar is not amazing, but it's totally fine. And if left, it gets out of control. But that's the thing that I think I love about this format is that, you know, Ikoria to me always felt like you are these 2 colors, so you are this deck, and you are going to pick these cards or else. Whereas this one, there's so many different things that you can do in every color combination. I love it. Pack Beast, you're exactly what I'm looking for. Exactly what I'm looking for. Blight Priest, not super for the deck, but we'd play it. Expedition Skulker number 4, I guess I would play. And there are unfortunately no white cards, which is a problem. But yeah, Pack Beast is going to be great. It's the downside of Wedge Shard archetypes. Yeah. Boop. Tactician Raptor. You need explicitly warriors, of which we have 4. You help out Jerboa Felidar Dreadworm to an extent. You also fly. I like the fact that you fly. You can fly with this friend. You can get +1/+1 while you fly. You can make sure that we get +1/+1 while you fly. Well, kind of, sort of. Seems fine. We'll take a Smite the Monstrous for the sideboard. I don't want a Mind Drain or a Mucklord or a Blood Prize or a Unity. Get in the side. Get in the side. Farsight Adept. Sure. I think that'll make it in over the Sentinel. We're a little bit weak on removal, but hopefully we're strong in hitting them in the face a lot. I've not been a big fan of Silencer. It costs so much mana. Hey, Subtle Strike. Get in the deck. Get in the deck. So 25, 26, 25, 24, 23. I would prefer to play 18 land, so I think we need 1 cut here. We've got 19 creatures, so we can probably cut a creature. We'll take a Highborn Vampire, but it's not gonna make the deck. Is another warrior just better than a Shadowcat, perhaps? We'll see. We'll see. Sellsword. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take another Sellsword and cut one of these Skulkers. I like my Sellswords more than I like my Skulkers. So, Shadowcat, we draw a card for any creatures with counters on them. We're not taking any of these cards to go in our deck. We'll take a spare. But nobody's really going to have counters, right? Like, you might... You'll put one on something. You'll get them if we sack. Nothing here either. Shadowcat's not doing much. Whereas a 4/3, the versatility is probably just fine on the cat. I don't think we're going to play a Resolute Strike. And what did I pick up there? That Spare Supplies? Get out of here. Blood Price? Get out of here. Get out. Okay, so we've got a white MDFC. And we don't want islands. Thanks. Go away, Squid. Go away, Squid. So 7, 8. Let's get rid of all of these lands. That'll just make it easier. Where's my other MDFC? It's off consumption. All right, so we've got a black and a white, so that evens out there. So we are going to go with 10 lands here. No, sorry, 12. No, I can do math. I swear I can do math. 16. We're going to go with 16 lands here. Yeah, there you go. Exclamation mark stream raiders. So we're going to go 8-8, I do believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 16. So we got one cut to make. One cut, we've got a whole bunch of creatures. I'm kind of looking at like the Dreadworm. And that was about it. And that was about it. Calculator should be a command. What does calculator do in other streams? I don't believe I've seen a calculator app. Shadowcat's an option. Like, it is just a 4-mana 3/3 that gives us the versatility of sacking squad commander tokens, sacking things that are under bubble snares or bindings. Like it has the versatility. It's not going to be like we are not building this deck around the Shadowcat, but I think it works fine. Felidar is also fine. All right, I think that'll be the deck. What do we not have in? Fine with that not being in, happy with that not being in, fine with that not being in, fine with that not being in. There's a chance the Dreadworm can make it in, but like Seagate Colossus is basically a Dreadworm, right? Like, it doesn't have that landfall trigger, but whatever. Battle first. How's our battle population doing? 72. Yeah, we should be able to good to pop this battle. So let's do the battle, and then we will get the matches started. Oh, I get it. I get why you want the calculating command. I think Dauntless Unity works because we are kind of trying to be just like a dumb 2-drop aggro deck. Like, our deck did not get there on synergy or necessarily power. We are going to get there on turn them sideways and see if we win, which is something you just have to do sometimes, right? Oh, you had 10 seconds left in your unit placement. Harsh. But that just means you get gold, and we get to start our next battle a little bit earlier. And then the battle after the next will be a boss. Everybody's doing good here. Most kills are going to go to Kaimon Nag. It looks like nope. Gary in Nature last second gets the most kills, most assists to Mobile Jamfran. We're going to open that chest. 6 gold to y'all. Decayed Fang gets a Buster, and Eternal Magician gets a Bomber. Let's go off to this mystery. What is it? We're going to smash some pumpkins. So you can hover over the unit and it'll show those little swords to help you tell what's good. I'm gonna throw down an archer. I'm gonna put an archer down here and y'all can help me out. Pop in your units every 5 minutes. We'll get that battle going in a bit, and we'll get this battle going right now. So the one thing I've got to remember for the YouTube videos is to hit stop recording once the whole thing is over. If y'all could remind me of that, that would be handy. Is the jury still out on how to calculate lands with the DFCs? I'm still doing the Ryan Sachs method, which is they're all lands, and for every 3, add a land. We're black-white, literally no synergy. We're a black-white double Jerboa deck, which is now a thing as of today. We'll keep this. This will work. Boop. My sound's a little bit too low. I do need some of those sounds to assist me in how the game is going. Your archer's so pathetic. Aw. It'll get there. Let's drop the Skulker. Let's see if we can find a swamp. That would be nice. Yeah, all lands, every 3rd add a land, and 18. Yeah, 17, 18 base So for every, like at 3, you're going to go to 18 probably. At 6, you're going to go to 19. At 9, you're going to go to 20, and I usually round up. So we whiffed a little bit on that land, eh? We really kind of want the Kavira takedown. That was your first stream battle? They're super fun. They're super fun, and they take like no time, and they're just something for us to do in between drafts and matches, right? Want to trade? I bet you don't. I bet you don't. I bet you're fearing Subtle Strike or something, right? Oh, perfect. A+, A+. Skulker down. Yeah, we got the Tomahawk. We got that pack 3 after not deciding what color we should be in for a long time. Just missed the stream battle? Aw, that's a shame. All right, let's get in for 2. I see. I needed that land and that Subtle Strike. Sure, I'll trade. I think we might need to play the takedown as land. We're still okay, and this takedown is, because we are so low on removal, this takedown's mildly important in our deck. There we go. There we go. There we go. Let's get Scavenger down. Pass the turn. So what are you? You're a rogue? They miss a land drop. Well, that I like to see. And we will attempt to murder this. Boop. You got a shell thingy? Rude. Alright, well, let's get in for 1. Oh, lands. Lands are gonna do us in here. Take 3. You got it. Jesus Christ. In for 1. Can I have this, please? Don't anti-cognition it. Sky Dancer, sure. Yeah, that Into the Royal was quite good. But I mean, literally anything is good when I'm stuck on 3 lands on turn. Is this 7 coming up? Oh. Oh, we were never going to win. That's fun. Pardon me? Okay. Ah, it was an oops. I see. So what do we do? What do we do? We have to draw Bloodchief's Thirst? Or else? We don't have a binding. We don't have a journey. We've used our 1 takedown. We don't have a Deadly Alliance. We need to not be stuck on 3 lands on turn 7 is what we need. We can trade off our Scavenger, but that sounds like a bad idea. I guess we're going to go with Pack Beast. Oh, Blood Priest to gain some life. And then actually Squad Commander to have full party. Like, we are going to party. So no blocks. All right. That's a bunch of Skulkers. You got it. And what do we get? We get tokens for party. Combat on our turn, full party, everything gets +1/+0. Okay. So I guess let's gain life. Gain another life. I'll gain a bunch of life here. Gain 4 life. Okay, okay. Yeah, I'll take 7. What's the story? We are trying to be party people here. And now, this doesn't have to attack. So, like, I play this, and everything I have is going to have +1/+0 and indestructible, eh? That sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty good. It sounds very good. Take him to 5. Don't touch my squad commander. Holy crap. I can't believe we pulled that out. Yeah, we did the never ever gonna happen full party. I can't believe we pulled that out. With how we had 4 lands by the end of that, and that was like turn 10. All right. So Smite the Monstrous works pretty well against their Scavenger. What are they? They look kind of like me, where they're blue-black, but they're not a good blue-black deck. Just like we're a black-white deck, and we're not a good black-white deck. If I saw anything else for the Smite, I'd bring it in. Strike. I think we just have to go back in. I don't think we really have much. Yeah, I think we just go back in. Gonna go buy a lottery ticket? Yeah. Should not have won that? Yeah, I should not have won that. There is no way that I should have won that. But hey, sometimes you just gotta party, right? That was something else. 2 lands, what can go wrong? Right? Right. Right. Indestructible Lifelink was pretty good. Land go. Oh, if we can curve into Jerboa, maybe we got something going on here. Hey, look, everybody, it's the mistake card of the set. It's the mistake card. It's the mistake card. Oh, come on. All right, well, we have no choice. We have to kill that. Go away. Smashy, smashy. You've seen full party more than you thought you would? I think I've only seen it twice, both on my side. I full partied with a Linvala once, which was nice. Okay, cool. We are dead. Like, real dead. Please block, even though you know I have the trick in hand. Oh. You've had it like 3 or 4 times in 5 drafts? Wow. All right, we are toast. We are toast because our takedown's gone, our bloodthirst is gone. I don't think we're just gonna surprise get full party here. So we're gonna have to come in for 5. And I think it's still correct to go Skulker here. Because like if we draw a land, we can still play Jerboa and then a land next turn, and then we'll have an extra point of damage. This keeps up Subtle Strike and I guess the Skyclave Shadowcat. Just saw an ad for Utopia on Amazon Prime. Started watching it, not bad. Yeah, it looked interesting. Draw your card. See if I care. I'm just taking 4 a turn and only dealing back 3 a turn. See if I care. Smashy, smashy. And I guess we go Jerboa. Yeah, we're not winning this one. Or at least we shouldn't win this one. So if you bought meat sticks on Stream Raiders, can you place multiples of the same unit in the same battle? Or would it just refresh? So I can play as a warrior right after an archer. It refreshes the bubble snare on my Shadowcat. It refreshes, you pick a unit to refresh. So you can place multiples in one time. Your common should refresh quick enough that you can place multiples, and I think you said this was like your first one. You will quickly unlock more units, like very quickly, without paying anything. So still no lands, eh? Let's smashy smashy. Let's drop a Blood Priest. Let's drop a Gloom Hunter. I guess if we hit a land and they attack, we win. We're playing, yeah, we're playing 18 lands. We just can't find them. And maybe we've frightened them into not attacking. Maybe they're going to hit me for even more. Okay. Is this lethal if they don't have interaction? Three, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That is not lethal. That is not lethal, but we do get to block the scavenger with the raptor. We get to block the scavenger with the raptor. And we can take a point of life gain off of them. So they're dead, like, on board. They've got 1 block. They got 2 blocks. Why don't we friggin' have mana in this goddamn deck? Kill it. Kill what? Could I have killed it? Oh yeah, because it would have been a 4-3. I could have traded with it, yeah. I mean, it still wouldn't have done anything. They would have been at 8. We would have been in the exact same position. So whatever. So like we played as land and then we're just dead. Like they're hitting us for 9 in the air and we have 4. Could have also sacked after blocks to deny like, oh yeah, I forgot about this. I totally forgot about this cat entirely. That would have been the much better play. That would have been the much better play. Well, I guess we can play this. We could sack the Jerboa and draw a card. I don't think there's anything that saves us. We definitely want to attack first. So we sack the Jerboa. It's a land. Uno point of damage. Yep. If I had sacked that, that would have been much better. You can't sack the cat to itself. The cat is sack another creature. All right. All right. Super close, super close, super close. There's definitely nothing other than the scavenger for smite. They are doing some recursion. Yeah, I think we just go back in and ask for the love of anybody to draw more than 4 friggin' lands in a 10+ turn game. Please. Please. Play first. 2 lands. Can't go wrong. 3 if we need it, but again, we need that takedown. Sellsword. Good start, good start, good start. Skulker, sure. Sure. So Skulker says to me that they do not have What's Its Butt in hand. So I am going to blood... am I going to Blood Chiefs that? Yeah, I'm going to Blood Chiefs that. Kabira Takedown would not kill it. Kabira Takedown does 1 damage. It is a 2/2. Ruin Crab. Cute. Cute. So your deck's just all the things. Well, you're going to subtly strike, eh? Well, let's do the defensive Dauntless Unity. Sounds good. Sounds good. Am I going to Soul Shatter a crab here? I think I'm going to soul shatter a crab. Like, I could trade a sellsword and takedown for it. But then I'm basically on draw a swamp or draw one of my somewhat mediocre 2-drops. Bye, crab. Bye. All right, find me a swamp and tell me that they were all in on crab. Skulker? Sure. Felidar? Sure. Let's pass that turn. We're not attacking into that. Okay, now they have it. Oh, I hate this card. I hate that card a lot. Ow. I already have 8? Jesus. Oh my god, stop. I need you to frigging stop. Whoever gave this opponent this deck in your draft pod, get better at drafting. Pass. Like, if they top deck poorly and we top deck stuff, like, we're not dead, but this game is going to not go great if they top deck anything that is in any way playable. Yeah, I'll take 5, whatever. Sure. Those would have been nice to have. Tell me you top deck nothing, please. Please? Also tell me that you're not going to top deck anything off this Adept. That would be lovely. Okay, it feels like they've got no instant in hand. That's nice. That's nice. All right, they know I have takedown in hand. But if we can get one more creature, then we can take down the Thief, which is way more concerning than the Skulker is. 2 creatures, that's fine. We have a ton in the deck. Diviner, I guess. Ugh. So let's say we kill Diviner, we attack in, they probably trade the 3/3, they take 3, go to 4. Because, like, we're not really in danger of milling out here. We're going to die from damage before we mill out. So, like, we're still in this. We're still in this. I think we kill the Diviner because they won't draw a card off of it. They're priced into blocking, like they are going to have to block. And then they're kind of going to have to ask if they want to even keep attacking. So let's kill that, smash in. Take them to 4. Like, a top deck Zoth consumption kills them. Yeah. They've got something in hand, otherwise there's no way that attack would happen. Opponent's aggro. Smashy smashy? Alright, I think we have to chalk this up to another game that we probably shouldn't have won. And I think we might. Oh, another. Well, that can go away. Okay. I'm not going to question my wins. 1-0, 1-0, we're 1-0. We're 1-0. I deserved all of those wins. Deserved all the wins in that match. I don't know how we got through those. No idea how we got through those. Absolutely pure skill. You are correct. literally nothing but skill happened there. It might have been a misclick. It might have just been a, hey, look, I still had this, but whatever, I'm done playing. Maybe they just had to poop. Maybe they just really had to poop. But yeah, they had 2 Thought Thieves. They had Rune Crab. They had the Tarmo Hawk. They had something else in the first game that was also really scary. But yeah, they had removal, a lot of it. Their deck looks amazing. Like game one, we didn't see much, and I was like, oh, this looks like a bad deck just like mine. But no, their deck was fantastic. All right, match 2, let's do it. They probably had to poop. You winning against opponent at a GP? Yeah. Just the Hawk the first game? Okay, yeah, it must have just been the Hawk. Yeah, because they had that really good Into the Rail turn, right? But hey, I'll take a win. 2 lands, what could go wrong? 3 lands, technically, and we'll play this off consumption out. I'm not throwing away a 3-lander. Find 1 plains and we're amazing. Yeah, what's a GP? Never heard of those. Balagat? Sure. We're going to play the sad turn 2 Blood Priest. So yeah, make sure you check out tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Going to be playing Among Us with Semulin and Emma Handy and Jamie Topples and Alexander Hain and Alakazam King and Mima the Geeky Granny. 4 others, including myself. I remember myself that time. Campbell, Rocket. I don't know the second part of her name. Rocket Mia or something. And Leo Loom. It'll be fun. So make sure you check that out. What's my opinion on the recent shit show surrounding the Secret Lair? It's a shit show. And WotC's bad at their job. That's my opinion. Play that game with your 8-year-old daughter. She's ruthless. I would imagine young kids are probably pretty ruthless at Among Us. But it should be fun. We'll see how the streaming goes. Also, I'm not going to question how I win these matches. If I win my matches because my opponent just disappeared and is timing out, I'm not going to question. 0 questions from me. 0 questions. Did I see Prof's reaction? I didn't watch the whole video, but I know he's been pretty angry. It's a set for collectors. If people want to buy it, then it'll make WotC a ton of money. I think it's just an incredibly terrible idea to say, hey, here's these cards that if you want to play with them because they're legal to play with, you have 7 days to buy them. And otherwise, you will never, ever be able to buy these cards again unless you find someone on the secondary market who bought them in that 7-day period. That's super, 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 super gross to me. Yeah, they're basically cards that they instantly put on the reserved list, right? Not gonna question how I get my wins. Not gonna question that at all. Is this instant speed? Sorcery, okay. Have we seen all the cards yet? We haven't seen what we assume is Rick, but we've seen the other 4. And a number of them look like desirable commanders. Like, I can't imagine any blue-white deck that would not be playing Glenn. Like, Unblockable Ophidian. And Negan looks like an amazing Aristocrats include. And then there's the big issue with, technically they can reprint them, but there's a bunch of problems around that, right? A, they are AMC material, like intellectual property. If WotC ever loses that license, they can't reprint them. They could functionally reprint them. They could just say, oh, this is now Flibbity Flop Ophidian Mark II, and it's just the card that's Glenn. But then you can play 2 Glens in your commander deck instead of just the one. Also, I'm not going to question how I get my wins. So reprinting a functional reprint just means that you can now play twice as many, right? Which is a huge, huge, huge problem. You can't reprint them with the name because that name belongs to AMC. They would have to work out a deal again. So it does depend on the agreement. I can't imagine that any company is ever going to just be like, yeah, in perpetuity, you can use our intellectual property. There's going to be an expiry date on that. Like, there has to be an expiry date on that. A lot of people are saying, well, the card says, the card doesn't say Daryl Dixon. It says Daryl so-and-so. It's not going to hold up in court when they have used that name for that character. And then 2 years from now, they're like, no, it's a different Daryl, because there is that precedent set up. So I think there's a significant problem to that. So we've got a battle that we're going to start up here before we get on to our potential 3-0 deck with wins that I have absolutely deserved. Absolutely deserved. Let's start this one early. Let's give you a few seconds to get your last units in. Judge question involving Uro, so it doesn't matter much now, but I had one of the new double-faced land cards and went to put into play with Uro's trigger. You didn't get a chance. Because Uro says, Uro says, let me load him up here. Uro says you may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. The MDFCs that have a spell in the front are not a land card. So you can't do that, but you can go and you can play land cards from your graveyard. You can play, but you can't put. It's weird, but you can't put, but you can play. And you also can't find, like, you can't find a land that's an MDFC with a spell on the front. It's weird. It's weird, and Magic rules are getting complicated and really becoming sort of a let Arena figure it out kind of thing. It was a dual land? That you should have been able to put down. Oh, yeah, the backside doesn't exist with the word put. So you can only put the front side in. Well, that went fast. Mr. Godorfredo with 5 kills, MMP with 8 assists, 7 gold to everybody. Decayed Fang and Silent Show get 2 monks, Ruckus gets 2 healers, Hogwarts Dropout gets 2 bombers. It's boss battle time, so if you have epic units, you might want to click the button that says epic unit to put down an epic unit, because there's going to be a boss right here. It is a level, probably big, but I can't see it. It's a level 10 Lich King. I'm going to go archers again. Looks like archers will be pretty good here. I'm going to group up on the west side, hang out on the west side here, or over here. I can go by myself. I'm fine. I don't need y'all. Put down a unit every 5 minutes. We'll get to that boss battle in a bit, and let's get to our finals here. Pia to coach me on how to have opponents time out and gift you wins. Like, I would take your money for that, but it takes a long time to teach you that skill. It takes a long time to teach you the have people give you win skill. All right. Finals opponent, play 2 lands and then disconnect, and I will accept. There's 18 lands in this deck. I repeat, there's 18 lands in this deck. The one lander was an easy keep. I didn't quite like all those cards that were in there. As always, do remember, there are one landers that you have to keep. We've got to play this takedown, because I need that Sellsword on 2 on the Jerboa on 3. Yike! Got a bounce. Hope the remaining opponents are stuck on the loo. Absolutely. Thanks for hanging out, Ancient Sword Rage. Good to have you here. I will take 1 from your Bushfire Elemental. I will murder your Brushfire Elemental. Easy keep for Sam. That's because he never gets punished. Ever. Like, ever. It's wild. Just pile shuffle already? That would help. That would help quite a bit. So yeah, we'll finish this draft up. I'll take a quick break, give you some words on stream, and we'll start the next draft. Landfall, sure thing. Sure thing. No blocks. I'm good. I'm good. Paragon. Well, that's pretty good. This is also pretty good. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do here? Am I just willing to trade off the Paragon? I could kill both and swing for 4. But then I'm out of removal in my deck. So we require this red-green deck to not have anything left. I think I honestly want to offer the trade. I'm going to offer the trade. I don't think we're going to get it. And then I think I'm just going to establish the board, and we can decide a removal turn next turn. What is this? What is this? Can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. Why is that little symbol not always there? Wrong creature to play? Why? The Goyf? A 1/3? I'd rather, like, try to eat some removal here. T. Cramlet, 22, thanks for that follow. I want to eat the removal. I'll take 6, that's fine. We're all good here. We're all good. Pass of the turn, oh, eh? Because lifelinking flyer will attack and Jerboa pump next turn. Jerboa likely doesn't. Jerboa absolutely attacks. Watch. 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 Look at that Jerboa go. Look at that Jerboa go. I think we're going to settle... No. We're just going to get in for 6. We're going to get in for 6 because I want the Felidar down. Like, I'm not losing this coming turn. Because my green-red opponent didn't... Yeah, my green-red... Have you been here this draft? There's no way my green-red opponent would play a creature on turn 4. So I'll respect the Might of Marasa or whatever bullcrap's going to happen here. I don't want to respect it, but I'll respect it. Yeah, Sidian isn't 2-0 right now. Spikefield Hazard? Sure. All right, let's go land. Let's go Smashy Smashy. Let's go Scavenger. And... yeah, let's not give them any sort of extra draw step here. I was debating if I wanted to be super cute and get them off the landfall trigger, but... Ancient Green Warden. What am I ever going to do about that? Smashy? Did we do it? Did we do it? We did it. All right. All right. Jerboa on turn 3, 100% correct. Streamer's always right. We're good. We're good. So we did not see much. They've got a Green Warden, which, because it has reach, finally a tree that has reach, but I'm never going to remember that it has reach because so often the trees don't have reach. So that's our Bloodthirst target. And we didn't see much else. Like their Brushfire Elemental aggro otherwise. And their Paragon, they didn't kick their Paragon, so we didn't see them miss. It's not a tree, it's an elemental. Ah, true. Well, all the trees we've had recently have been elementals though, right? I think? So I don't think we're smite. Yep. Correct play. They'll have something for it, and I think we can probably cut the Dauntless. All right, let's see if we can go 3-0 in this draft that I deserve the 3-0. You shouldn't generally say that you deserve the 3-0, but based on how the first two matches went, I deserve this 3-0. Oh dear. Oh dear. 2 lands, perfect. Perfect. I mean, this is an obvious keep, but obvious keep. Yeah, we got to keep that 381% win rate. Yeah, statistically, we should absolutely be able to cast this Kabira Takedown and draw some lands and not have to play it as a land. So we can just go Sellsword next turn. Paragon, sure. Deck, just please. Always deserve the 3-0. It's up to the shuffler to decide if you get it. Fair. I'm a trade. I'm a trade. I'm a trade. Yeah, we absolutely cannot get both colors. Or the mythical 3-land opener. Oh, there's technically our 3rd land, eh? Oh, that cat's going to get bigger than I would like it to get. Faster than I would like it to get. I really don't want to use a Soul Shatter on it. I would much rather use a Takedown, but we've got like a very narrow window to actually be able to do that. We need to draw like a swamp, go Skulker, have them miss a land, I think. All right, that's a start. That's a start. Also, we just have 2 good death touchies. Yeah, that cat's real good. That cat's real good. Stop it. I'll take 6. Can't stop me. Can't stop me. Can't stop me now. So what does Squad Commander get us? Squad Commander gets us 4 creatures down, making our Kabira's Takedown pretty decent. Double Skulker on turn 4 should have felt pretty good. I thought we had a chance there. All right, so I think we're going to Squad Commander. How are we doing so far? We're 2-0. Match 1, we did not deserve the win. Our opponent made a number of stumbles. Match 2, our opponent played a forest and then timed out. And that put us into the finals. And we're up a game. All right, so we Commander, and we have 4 creatures down, which gives me a takedown for the cat. Otherwise, what are we looking at? We're looking at a Raptor and no takedown, so I think we have to Commander here. Commander, hope they just kind of draw nothing for a turn. Hope that we can just take 4 to 6 damage. Yeah, the deck probably should not be a 2-0. It's black-white, no synergy, or really much power, or removal. Alright, we just need to not die and take down the cat, and then things are much different and better. What has to be blocked? This has to be blocked? Why doesn't it have text telling me that it has to be blocked? So it has to be blocked by everything? Because it's a lure, right? Yeah. Okay. I mean, I guess that is one way that we get rid of the cat, right? I think I'm fine with that. I think I'm A-okay with that. 2 fine rares and 2 Jerboas. Yeah, that's true. All right, so we can get a Raptor down and bounce a land. And replay that land. And then hold up the takedown or play the adept. I think we hold up the takedown because then we can like triple block a mage, take down the other one. I think they misunderstood how lure works. Maybe a little bit. Yeah, let's hold these up. They're both in instant speed. I do feel like that attack might have gifted us the game. Look how good that mage is. The Arbor Mage? I love the Arbor Mage. I've won with that Arbor Mage. Our opponent did not play it in the way that I would have to win the game, but I have won with that Arbor Mage. Kazandu Stomper? Yeah, we'll Soul Shatter that. You betcha. Oh, the one I have? No, this one's fine. It is fine. Let's have them bounce the lands first, please. Go to turn. Soul Shatter the Stomper. Bye-bye. Land for turn. No, we need double block for things. Farsight Adept. Shadowcat, nifty. Let's get in for 2 and pass the turn. And now we've got takedown to kill a lot of their things, but not the 5/7, unfortunately. Land for turn, that's fine. Vine Gecko. Did they show us kicked spells? Is it just the Arbor Mage? Yeah, I don't think we have to take that down. Felidar. Oh, let's get in for 2. Yep, in for 2. There's a chance that we attack with the Adept to try to get a double block and then take down, but they could triple block, they could have something in hand, yada, yada, yada. So if we do Shadowcat, we at least have Shadowcat's activation and Kabira takedown up. If we do Felidar, then we have Felidar and takedown up. But then Felidar can get counters going. Let's go with Felidar. Putting Felidar down makes a land on top of our deck not a thing that we hate. Whereas Shadowcat on top, we kind of hate to land. Brushfire's fine. Ain't a thing I care about. Cleansing Wildfire a land. Okay. This is fine. Get your trigger. That's fine. So what's this say? Can't be blocked by little things? By little things. Okay. Well, what if I did this? How do you feel about that? You feel good? I feel good. Seagate. Cool. In for 2. Drop the Seagate. Pass the turn. We're stabilizing. We're stabilizing. 5/7 still going to be a little bit of a problem, but at least we have a 7/5, right? Pass the turn. Don't mind that. Land is nice to see. I guess I just give up this Colossus to grab a lot, right? Or just abyss them. Like maybe they just jump with their Gecko or something. Or take it all. I swear, if this is a 3-0, it's going to make a great YouTube video. Say hi to YouTube, everybody. Every set needs a Hexplate Golem. That's true. It's not actually true, but that's true. You all were here. The team. Well, what if I went block? Block. Block. What if I did that? And then what if I did this? Kaboom? Well done, opponent. I salute you. All right. We did it. We 3-0'd. We deserved that 3-0. It was purely my skill that got us there, and definitely not opponents timing out, making weird things, or at least that last match was a very real match, and we just kind of lucked out. 3-0. That gives me 5 3-0s in my last 7 drafts. Is that how math works? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6 of my last 8 drafts have been 3-0s. We're doing good. We're doing good. Jim Printer is about to start going burr. It still is not in the positives yet, but only by like $5. So thanks for hanging out, YouTube. You can check me over at twitch.tv/TheManaLeek, where you can do things like stream raiders. We got a battle starting in 11 minutes. If you watch this on Thursday and it's not yet 8 o'clock, come over here at 8 o'clock to see me not play Magic and play Among Us for the first time. I've not played it before. It should be a good time. But thanks for hanging out at YouTube. Like, share, subscribe, all that jazz. And I'll see y'all next time.